Told you last week that we may see a bullish reversal and gap filling can happen on NASDAQ 100. Precisely it did that. It has already achieved the lows. It failed to break past. It opened with a high and traded in green. Now see this candle. This is also a Mariboju candle with hardly a very little flat top and a flat bottom out there, with hardly any wick and hardly any tail out there, indicative of a strong bullish move. But yes, we have seen this bullishness earlier, and then this reversal has happened. Similarly, it may try to trade in this fashion, and then you can see that probably a drop can follow in the next to next week. If it is bearish, then and then only. Now what is going to happen next week, we will try to see with the help of candlestick charts and indicators. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. Do not forget to press the bell icon and stay tuned with the latest updates. Yes, I share my daily update on NASDAQ 100 twice a day, one with the US session, one with the Asia session. So early in the day you will find a video along with Dow Jones with the Asia session, and then a follow-up video with the US cash session you will find just before 1 hour before the US session. So do watch that also. And yes, if you are interested into gold, silver, oil, natural gas, Dow Jones, FTSE, NASDAQ or UK 100 or Germany index also, you can watch those analysis as well. So press the bell icon, stay tuned with the latest updates. Now look at this on the weekly charts. You'll find NASDAQ 100 achieved this zone 11,000, precisely 11,050 it has achieved. Now trying to trade with a rise there. But look at the weekly charts. On the weekly charts you can find that on the upside there is lot much scope for it to cover. I had told you many a times that if it rises, we can see it rising till towards this zone. It is trying to limit the highs there. That is why we can see it is achieving further lows, and if it continues to rise, there is a possibility that it can try to hit first 13,000 and then 13,500, 13,800 zone in the next few weeks before it looks over to a drop. This is the case only valid if it continues to trade with a bullishness. But if you look at the near past, in the near past it is trying to trade in this narrowing triangle. It means that the movements are getting diminished, the bearishness is getting diminished because it is a downward triangle, and then possibly another single vertical move can be expected. So I'll be still watchful of this zone at 12,200. If it breaks past 12,200 next week, yes, you can go long, and then this time you can expect a similar size of candle. Last week we have seen almost 800 points there on the charts there. Now next week again, if it continues to trade above 12,200, you can expect 12,800, 13,000 levels. In fact, those can be achieved if it continues to trade above 12,200 levels. And yes, the next resistance at 12,350 and 400. If these two levels are taken beyond 12,400, it will directly attempt to hit 13,000 in the next few sessions. So be watchful of that, and it can try to give you a stronger breakout. Now this is on the weekly charts. Let's have a look at the monthly candle also. See why monthly candle is important. It is important for us to know where this month closes, where this monthly candle closes, because this is going only 4 trading sessions left in this month, and for this candle to close, what it has done so far, this was the resistance at this point. At this point I told that it is going to drop till 11,000. Precisely it has achieved this zone. There is a little scope for it to drop till towards 10,950. Now the first thing is we have to understand the pattern. It has given you lower highs, it has given you lower lows, it is trying to trade with this now. And yes, if it closes somewhere here at around, what it is trying to do is close with the similar body size. Now what is the body size here? Is almost of 12,900 to 12,700, 200 points. So 12,700 to 12,500. It can rise till there. It can try to give you another 4 points in 400 points in next 4 days. There is a possibility. And then why? Because that is a pattern, interesting pattern, because next month it may try to give you, if it drops below again 12,000 levels, next month it can give you another similar size of candle, and then you can expect it to drop till towards 10,500 levels. Also 2,000 points in the next monthly candle can be expected. Till the time it trades below 13,000 levels, one can probably expect it to trade with a drop and trade bearish. Once it rises beyond 13,000 levels next month, yes, you can probably expect it to rise more. So for next week, it appears that next 4 sessions we may see a rise, and it may try to swing in between 11,900 to 12,500 or 11,800 to 12,500, 12,600 levels. In fact, it can try to achieve 12,700 level, 800 level, and then drop. So there is a possibility that we may see couple of or strong green candles which may try to take it towards 12,600, 12,800 zone, and then close the month with a drop towards 12,600. There is a high possibility of it to happen. So this is what we can see on the monthly candles. Now let's have a look at the daily chart. See, on the daily chart, this was the consolidation, then a retracement, consolidation, sharp drop, lower lows, consolidation, and then a retracement on the upside. So you can see here that previous retracement it is equal, or in fact tried to rise beyond. This time it is still some room left for it to rise till towards 12,600, 700 level, and in fact it can rise beyond 12,800 and drop towards the end of the month. It has filled the gap here, so I'll be watchful of that. Also, whenever it is seen a rise, then a sharp drop, seen a rise, then consolidate and a drop. So probably I'll be watchful here how it behaves in between this zone. If it tries to break out and in fact tries to break out 12,800, then there is going to be certain bullishness there in Nasdaq 100, else it may continue to drop after that. Now look at the daily charts also. On the daily chart, it appears that it is still trying to trade in this channel, and the lows are very much there at 11,000 level. The highs are there at 13,000 levels. I should not find it breaking beyond 12,800 levels, and 13,000 levels is a tough nut to crack for Nasdaq 100 for the next few weeks. If it trades about 13,000, there is going to be strong bullishness there. Now look at the 4-hour charts. On the 4-hour charts, now it may give you a breakout, a sharp breakout, and the breakout on the upside is going to be sharp, which might take it till towards 12,600, 12,800 zone, which is going to be a stronger resistance. And a breakout, if it trades below 12,000, you can again expect it to drop till towards the zone at 11,800 levels. There is a possibility exists that it can try to come back till towards those zone and try to trade with a drop. So this is something which is we have to be watchful of. And yes, on the upside, first target should be 12,400, then 12,600 levels, and beyond that also it can try to rise more. So this is what we can see on the 4-hour chart. Let's have a look with the help of indicators and try to find out more details about the movements, and in the end I'll give you the trading levels. See, this is trading outside the Bollinger Bands, outside the channel there, and hence it may try to get stronger resistance. Also, there is a support from the 100 and 200 moving average at around 11,900, 11,800. I'll watchful of this. Below that it may try to drop for 11,600. Below that it is going to be remain strongly bearish. Also, if you look at the 4-hour chart, the oscillator has achieved high. Probably it may start to converge from here. First trading day may be a little bit bearish. The directional movement is strongly bullish. The MACD is wide divergent, strongly bullish. And if you look at the RSI, this is overbought here on the 4-hour charts. Similarly, the stochastic is overbought on the 4-hour chart. So probably the first trading day we may see a little drop, and then if it continues to trade above 11,800, yes, you can expect a rise too in near future. But look at the daily chart. On the daily charts, there is a support here at 11,900 from the 20 period moving average and 11,800 level. You have to watch out for these two levels. And if it drops below 11,700, there is going to be certain bearishness. I'll be watchful of these three. On the upside, there is a resistance at 12,300 and 12,350 levels. You have to watch out for these two. Any breakout above this will directly take it till towards 12,600, 800, 13,000 levels. Look at the daily charts. It has seen the red part of the oscillator now trying to give the greener side, and it may try to give you further bullish moves. The directional movement is on the verge of a crossover for a bullish move. The MACD has already crossed over for a bullish move. It is divergent, indicating more bullishness in the coming days. A stochastic is overbought. Hence, we can expect that on the very first day or next 2 days, we may see a little drop, then followed with a rise can happen. So 11,800 you have to watch out for. 11,800, 700 zone. This is something which is going to provide a stronger support if it tries to drop. Else, it may try to rise first. 12,600, 700 it achieves, then followed with a drop can be expected. Now look at the weekly charts. On the weekly chart, this is the 100 period, this is the 20 period, 50 period moving average, 13,200 period moving average at 13,000 levels, and 13,600 level is the 100 period. So watch out for 13,000, 13,200 zone. This is going to be a very important resistance zone, and if it sustains above 13,200, 300 zone, definitely we can expect that the Nasdaq 100 has entered into the bullish territory again. but still it's far away, and if you look at the oscillator, it is started to give the greener candles. Similarly, the directional movement is trying to converge here, and if you look at the MACD is trying to converge here too on the weekly charts, probably trying to give you a bullish move. RSI has hit a bottom, now trying to rise. Similarly, the stochastic is near to comfortable levels, not indicative of anything. And if you look at the monthly candle here on the monthly charts, it has got the support from the 20-month average, and it is trying to rise. The next resistance there at 13,000, 14,000 is going to be strong. Similarly, it has seen the bullishness, it is trying to diminish, it is trying to cross over for a sell entry. For next few months, we can be watchful of this. Directional movement is bearish. The MACD is also wide divergent and bearish. Similarly, if you find the RSI, this is also looking downwards. Considering this, now let me give you the trading levels for next week. First, let's talk about the levels to go long, but before that, 3 requests to you. One is always trade with a stop loss, and it is better to put a trailing stop loss order so that you can, even if the market reverses and the trade reverses, your trade is getting close with little profits, or at least at break even. If you shift your stop loss to cost at manually, definitely it will help you preserve your capital, and it will give you the learning for the last trade, which you can carry over. As you have already have the capital, you have lost nothing, you can trade with more confidence next time. So follow these two rules. Second, do not pay anything to anyone on my name. There are imposers on my name who are trying to trap innocent individuals, giving the false promise of a lucrative return of 400 500% in 2 days or 1 week or so. Please don't get trapped. And yes, I do not seek any payments, I do not approach anyone directly, and I do not ask you to deposit anything in USDT wallet or crypto wallet. So please ensure this thing, and please report those imposers so that you can, and many others can benefit from this. Also, if you want to join my mentorship batch, the next batch is starting, the 13th batch is starting in the first week of July. You can be part of it and reach out to me for more details. The strategies taught in this batch definitely will help you become a proficient and efficient trader. Reach out to me for more details. My Telegram ID and official email IDs are mentioned in the link of the description and video description and the channel description. Also, you can be part of my VIP signals group. Reach out to me for more details. Now let's have a look at the trading levels. So next week, if you see NASDAQ 100 trading below 12,240, just stay long and you can expect 12,380 levels. This is going to be very strong resistance, and beyond that I'll be looking forward to 12,600 directly. Now this is the first and stronger resistance, and then 12,800, then 13,000. So now, yes, there is a possibility for it to rise, there is a possibility for it to achieve this zone and this zone, but the closing of the monthly candle should be probably in between 12,380 12,600 zone. In between these levels, it may try to close the monthly candle. And so yes, if you see it rising strongly, then a drop must follow, that is for sure. 13,000, I don't think so that it is going to breach this week. I don't think so that it is going to give you 1,000 points, another 1,000 points this week. So yes, on the downside, if you see it trading below 12,000, you can go short the first support at 11,900, 11,820 and 11,700. Be watchful of these zone at 11,700. So 11,700 to 12,600, almost 900 points of swing. This swing zone can be expected. We can see a drop, and then a move can on the upside can be expected. So even if it drops 300 400 points, probably it can try to rise a big bit again. Be watchful of this, and any move below 11,700 is going to be extremely bearish. I will not recommend you to stay long with your shorts below this. Then I will look forward to 11,500 11,400 levels. So take your trades accordingly. At every milestone, close some of your trades, expect it to uh, either, if it tries to reverse, you can re-enter again at same levels, or if it tries to continue in the same direction of your trade, you can re-enter again with the same trade. So yes, trade with a stop loss. Trade Closing your trade at every milestone is important. Little profits are better than no profit or a stronger loss. So please trade accordingly, trade wisely, trade smartly. Join my Telegram channel, join my mentorship batch, join my signals group as per your convenience. Reach out to me for more details. Have a great profitable trading week ahead. Thank you very much.